shout out to my nigga Spiff, man. Before we get into the podcast, shout out to my nigga Spiff. I literally just had maybe a 30-second combo with my nigga Spiff really quick, man. He said he just bumped into one of our mans down there in the A and shit. Say my man's down there with some fake ass shit, you feel me? I was like, yeah. I was telling Spiff, I was like, yeah, my dog got me and his close friends and shit. And that nigga be posting some little shorty down there. You know what? Hey, what my man say on the motherfucking on ATL? He said that bitch thicker than the swamp possum with the mumps. Like that type shit. You feel me? I don't even know why I even told y'all niggas that. Like y'all niggas really give a fuck. I don't know. Maybe because I checked the analytics and shit, and most of y'all niggas that listen to this shit is like niggas anyway now. Before it was like the other way around. You feel me? It was like mostly like bitches and shit, and now it's like all niggas and shit. I don't know. Something must have fucking happened. Or I might have pissed some bitches off. Don't even fucking matter. But yeah, man. I welcome y'all niggas back to the Meech and Spiff channel on YouTube, man. For the people that listen to the podcast, man, please make sure y'all subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and vice versa. For the people that like to watch the visual, make sure y'all, subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, or, where the fuck y'all niggas like to listen to podcasts on, man. But, like I always say, for my YouTube people, I like to give them a little bit more as far as, the visual aspect, because I take away something from the visual aspect, you feel me? I only upload probably, if I do upload a video, maybe not the full pod, but it's part of it at least. I want to at least give y'all a little bit more because I'm taking something from y'all. But, make sure y'all, subscribe to the podcast, man. Yeah. Do that for me, baby. Let my niggas say, this ain't water, this Grey Goose, baby. Big Cap Records. I ain't drinking and driving. But yeah, let's get into it, man. But before we do that, man, I just wait for the pod, man. I just wait for the pod. Let's do it. Let's do something to him and for him. 3, 2, 1, go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Or whenever the fuck y'all niggas like to listen to this shit, I'm Meech. And I welcome y'all niggas back to the Meech and Spiff channel on YouTube for my visual people, and the Drug Table Talk with Meech and Spiff, man. And remember, we don't sell drugs, we sell knowledge and slang game, man. And as always, I appreciate all 17 of y'all for always showing up, showing love, giving feedback when it's due. Right before I started recording the pod, if y'all niggas haven't already, make sure y'all go to the Meech and Spiff channel on YouTube, man. Check out the visuals. Not only that I have the visuals to the pod, but as well, man, we got music reviews, coming later. I'm gonna have, more visuals to put out for the pod, but make sure y'all go and do that. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, man, create one and just subscribe, man. Because right now I'm at 59, and I'm trying to get to 60 subs. And then from 60 to 70, 70 to 100, 100 to 1,000, man. You feel me? So, help a brother out, man. Make sure, if you haven't done already, just make 9 different, YouTube accounts, and then just subscribe and shit. Do that for me. Do it like it's my B-Day. Do it like it's my C-Day. Do it like it's my C-Day, baby. Do it like it's my C-Day. Shout out to Joseline Hernandez. I like that shit, man. I like that shit, man. And what I like about it is just like people just being themselves. Stepping out of a box. Just doing you. Prior to me, recording the pod and also, got the little visuals going, I had did a couple car test videos. And for y'all don't know what the car test videos are, is, I react to different music videos and different artists here in the city. I only do Michigan people because I feel like it's enough people doing all these big super known and super on and super poppin' and fucking Billboard chart ass motherfucking people. Nah, we're gonna do something different. I'm only doing people that I fuck with. Well, I ain't gonna say I fuck with, but I'm only doing people, music that I enjoy from the city. Even if I don't enjoy it, I'm gonna probably do it anyway, just because I wanna, shed light and just give positive feedback to the city and just, do that type of shit, man. But carrying on, I'm kind of rambling a little bit. But back to what I was saying, man, I appreciate people that are themselves. I appreciate people that's doing something new. I appreciate people that's are innovative. And one of the car tests that I did was definitely Icewear Vezzo. He had a new shit out called Chambers Brothers. And with that, I told a story on the video, whatever. I ain't gonna, for the sake of everybody, viewing at home and listening to it, I ain't gonna tell the story again. But I, really quickly, I heard this song while frequenting a gentleman's club here in the city. And to hear what he's rapping about now and seeing where he came from, man, you can only appreciate and just really applaud the nigga from, just doing his motherfucking thing. You feel me? And like I explained on there, is that knowing that he did different stints in jail, he never gave up. Knowing that he was taken away from his family and his children, his wife, his people that he fuck with, his everybody. He still came out fighting. He still came out trying. He still came out progressing. Every time this nigga went to jail, he came back. And only in my opinion, I can't count on nigga pockets. He seemed like every time he got out, he progressed. He got more money. Now, like I said, man, I appreciate niggas for being them. Just like Joseline Hernandez. Do it like it's your C-Day. Do it like it's your C-Day. Do it like it's your C-Day, babe. Nigga, I don't fuck with Joseline Hernandez, but I appreciate her for being her. And that's no cap, man. One thing that I feel like social media has not only given too many people what's the word I'm looking for? They gave too many people a platform to feel like their opinion matters. They gave too many people a platform to judge motherfuckers on how they should do or what they should do. No cap. Now take this shit with a grain of salt. But as I've gotten older and I'm starting to really figure myself out and really like start to almost kind of understand life, even though I fully don't have the know-it-all. I don't have the cheat code to life. I'm still figuring out like the rest of y'all. But what I've learned in my 29 years being on this earth is that I'm more comfortable minding my own goddamn business. I'm more comfortable not hating on another person. I'm more comfortable just being me. And like I said, man, social media has given too many people a platform to judge and give their two worthless ass cents on opinions they can keep to them goddamn selves. There's so many shit that I be wanting to speak about, and I'd be like, do I really care about this shit? No, I don't. But I know for the people that listen to the podcast, y'all probably want to hear my opinions on certain things. Y'all probably want to hear my... And it's not even... I don't even really want to get into that type of shit. But it's people that want to hear stories about my upbringing. They want to hear stories about me acting a donkey and doing all that shit. And I'm going to continue to do that. However, there are some people that want to hear my 2 cents when it comes to certain shit. And like I said, man, I've learned a lot over these 29 years I've been on this earth. And one thing that I've learned is that it's not to question people's actions. The only shit I question is when my son take his damn drawers off and want to run around the house. I'd be like, what the fuck? What type of time you on? Cuz like, it's baby nuts, man. Keep your drawers on. That's the only type of shit I like, that I question and shit. The only type I don't even question my lady about what the fuck we gonna eat for dinner. I like, whatever the fuck she want, we gonna have it. And that's it. I don't question too many things in my life. Because when you start to offer your opinion and start questioning people's actions and this, that, and the third, it just way too much on your conscience. And it just, too much stress. I see people every day asking about, you know, the baby and what the fuck he do every day. And this nigga, the baby, still rich as dog shit. No matter how many festivals and shit you gonna take this nigga up off of, the niggas that fuck with the baby is gonna continue to listen to his music. And the ones that don't, they were just fickle fans anyway. Keep it a bean with y'all. They were still fickle fans anyway. Me and my lady sat down and watched that motherfucking Surviving R. Kelly documentary with all these women that's been abused, that been kidnapped, that's been, you know, just done strange activity to. That don't stop her from listening to that temperatures rising. Your body's running full. That don't stop her from listening to that shit. So stop questioning what the fuck people do. And just mainly just focus on yourself. It's okay to read the shade rooms, and it's okay to read the gossip in the cities and whatever Twitter blog and this, that, the third, and whatever the fuck is going on down there. It's okay. I like to read that shit too. I like to sit up here and laugh with my girl, like, hey, did you see what such and such said about such and such? Did you see Future, you know, with his baby mama and they going back and forth? Yeah, that shit funny, but I'm not gonna speak on it. I'm not gonna weigh my opinions about that shit. I might laugh about it with my lady at the crib, but that's where we're gonna keep it at, in the crib. Cause who gives a fuck what I gotta say in front of social media? Mind you, I don't have the following that maybe other people may have. I don't have 1,000 motherfuckers that's checking in to whatever the fuck I got to say daily. So who gives a fuck anyway? Even if I did, who gives a goddamn fuck? Cause What does it fucking matter? What does it fucking matter? I don't get paid for my opinions, my nigga. So who gives a fuck? Nigga, you don't get paid for your opinions either, my nigga. For the motherfuckers that's reading, that's listening to the shit and watching this shit via YouTube, niggas you don't get paid for your opinions, my nigga, so why give them? Yeah, I probably comment on the Shade Room post here and there, and I see y'all niggas on there too doing the same motherfucking thing. But as soon as I drop my comment, nigga, that shit is off my mind. That shit is off my head, cuz I might laugh about it with the lady and shit, this, that, and the third, but that shit is off my mind. Like I said, man, social media has given way too many people a platform to judge and get at two worthless ass sense, my nigga. Real quick, man, for the niggas that's listening and watching on YouTube, man, it's like my nigga Spiff call him Dennis Scrotum, you know, Dennis Schroeder. Not to disrespect that man, but Dennis Schroeder. It was said to believe that he was offered, 80 some odd million from the Los Angeles Lakers to re-sign there. However, my man's elected to decline and go sign a $5 million deal with the Boston Celtics. And I know people, especially, for my niggas that's in the sports world, that stay tuned and locked in to whatever the fuck is going on out here in this world, man, especially in the sports world, is to anybody, we'd be like, shit, wouldn't have been me. I'm going to get that 80 ball, you feel me? I'm going to get them 80 M's, you feel me? But to keep the whole being with y'all, my nigga, is that y'all looking at it from a point of view of you. You looking at it from your point of view. You looking at it from a broke ass nigga that don't have shit. Nigga, this only time I probably really did research on my life, cause you know me, I only do half-ass internet research when it comes to this shit. I looked at it. I investigated. I did research. Half-ass internet research, to be exact. But you gotta look at it from this man's point of view. Mind you, don't want to count anybody's pockets, my nigga. But from the time that he was drafted into the league from 2013 to 2020, my man has signed 2 contracts in which they totaled over $77.5 million. Now, I don't want to count a nigga's pockets, but that's a lot of motherfucking cheese, my nigga. That's a lot of motherfucking cheese, cuz. That's a lot of motherfucking cheese. And for my people that's watching via YouTube, make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast via Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, and everywhere, man. And, leave a donation if you could, so we can progress. But let me turn off the video, because we about to break this shit down just a slightly bit deeper, my nigga.